I honestly should be focusing on the main story at the moment, but I'm not. So, main story will be uploaded. Hi. We're gonna do the event. Hi, hello, it's your girl Luna here, and you know what? We finished 3 doors, so I decided to peek in the event. The event isn't that long. From what I've seen while I was scouring the internet for information and failing at doing so.
It's high time.
'Cause
they're not here. Only me. Play some horror music.
yes, Horrorpedia.
Soon the bloody tsunami will rush to me. Those suspects in helmet will call my name.
I think it's better if we go in here, so then he won't talk. But yeah, this is the event. And it's like top tier. Top tier. So what we're gonna do begins in 6 days. So from what I've heard, shush. So what I've heard is that this is quite a short event. That's what I've heard so far. Please don't copyright strike me. I gain no money from these videos. If there's a reason to copyright, it's not here. I gain nothing. So I have to make sure. So we're gonna watch the trailer and then we're gonna start it. We're gonna start it at least. If I like it, then there'll probably be another video on this event. Anyways, trailer. We're reacting to the trailer, guys. Hello. I'll put the volume up a bit. Oh, this is cute. Big Ben, I'm guessing?
It's one of the Arcanist lineages. A rare kind, Miss Bathadia.
Ooh.
Based on the past cases, you will eventually become yourself again. The old self.
Pretty colors.
Hello.
What you saw in your mind were not illusions, but memories from your past self.
Okay.
I remember it now.
That's pretty cool. That looks pretty cool.
Under the starry sky, on the scorching sand, countless Arcanists ran like a herd of beasts. Gosh, they're all in my head. That's the only sport stadium built for Arcanists. And I was the first priestess of Uluru ever. I don't think any Arcanist would say no to witnessing the revival of the once magnificent games.
Ooh.
A junior student from Melbourne. An old soul, a reincarnator. What's her attitude and what will she do? Please, find out with me.
Mate, you look snarky. I don't like you already.
Come on, Flammy. Let's light up the Uluru torch.
Ooh. So, what I understand... Great trailer, by the way. Great trailer. Reverse 99 always brings out banger trailers, or it always brings them out. So from what... I'm sorry, I'm lowering the volume, the music's loud. So from what I understand, this event is set in Australia? Australia, I think? I think that's where this is set, in Australia. Which is good, which is cool. Oh, what else was I gonna say? It's sort of like the Olympics, isn't it? It's like the Olympic Games, you know, with the Olympic torch and everything. That's pretty cool as well. Anyways. Oh, it's throughout all of this. Great. Please connect. I want you to connect. Hello. Uluru games. Part 1. Roller coaster. We're going on a roller coaster, guys. Don't you guys want to join me? Don't you guys want to join me for a roller coaster? Oh.
G'day, you've reached Desert Flannel.
Cool. Hello.
I'm not home right now, or I don't have time for calls. Please leave a message after the beep.
Beep.
Hello? We've only got 20 minutes before the game starts. Where are you? Get your ass here now, unless you're dead.
Unless you're dead. Love that.
Look, I know you're not into these games, but you can really use the money, right? Otherwise, you wouldn't have come to me.
A single beam of light can pass through the thick blackout curtains. Blocked out by it is a perfect sunny day. I'm sorry, I've just woken up, so I may be a bit slow on things. Desert flannel.
If you stand me up again, we're both screwed.
Whatever. Just leave it to Thursday.
The game on Thursday is crucial. I will get expelled if I mess it up. I'm begging you. Just come over
Darn
now.
it. Darn it.
Thursday?
Between the quilt and the bed, the bipedal animal is struggling to come back to the waking world.
Wait,
Me on a normal day.
Thursday?
The word is like a head on a shocking blow. She has missed out on so many things. Nah, poor girl. Poor girl. I do the same thing. It's fine, love. Ooh. Similar misfortune befalls someone else, too.
We missed the right junction. The roads are different from the map Mr. Slouch Hat gave us. It's too outdated to provide any useful information.
Terrific. We've gone wrong again. This is the 4th time.
It's Medicine Pocket! Is this their debut? Is this their debut in the canon universe? This is Medicine Pocket! I like Medicine Pocket. I do like Medicine Pocket. I do. Oh my god, this is their debut! I follow an artist on Twitter whose main focus is to just do art on Medicine Pocket. Beautiful art. Stunning art.
Since my short life is supposed to be spent in creating huge value for all the living things in this world, Foundation should have sent me another bodyguard, a more reliable one. And the contact here should have offered us a more reliable map.
I am the one and
Love
only
them.
reliable bodyguard who can keep you safe among all the others in the Foundation. You are of great significance to Laplace. They don't want you to take any risks.
I still hate how her jacket is styled. I'm sorry, the gap in the middle. It looks weird. I'm sorry. Design team, don't come after me. It's just the one thing that bothers me a bit about Medicine Pocket's design. It's just how their jacket, doctor's coat, is styled. It's just a big gap in the middle, and it's just it bothers me. Cities always change, and maps are supposed to follow them in step.
We can go back to the last junction or keep going forward. There is a trail about 300 meters ahead, and it leads all the way to the Rolling Croc bookstore.
Or is your map lying to you?
You want to check the map?
Yes, please.
When things don't work out one way, a researcher will
See,
find
that
another.
middle part there, it bothers me. It bothers me. I don't know why it bothers me, but it bothers me, okay?
See? There comes another way.
The girl coming from around the corner is the perfect choice.
Hey, wait. Miss Spapadia, right?
Who are you? Do I know you?
With sweat on the tip of her nose, she keeps hopping on the spot. A bestie badge with her name on it is pinned to her chest. Clearly she is not aware of what gives her away.
Excuse us. We're looking for a bookstore. It's called the Rolling Croc, with a hand drum made of crocodile skin hanging on the signboard.
And that very store has the fragment of the fungus potion analysis report I want. If it weren't for that, no one would have taken a walk on this ridiculously vast land. No one! Besides, there's no frisbee here.
Ah, isn't Parquet I expect a frisbee? I love
The
that.
Rolling Croc. Rolling? Oh, I pass by that store every morning when I exercise. Go straight ahead, turn right into the lane after passing by a cafe with an orange signboard, and there it is. But do keep your heads down, or you'll be hit by the signboards there.
What? Simple instructions, but also what?
I can take you there if you need... Oh, shoot!
What? You busy? I think she's probably late for something.
Warm-up time's almost over. I have to go. My coach is waiting for me for the punching exercise. Sorry, guys. Hope you find the store. Thank you.
What a nice young lady.
My way! Where's my sign? It's okay. Don't mention it.
The girl is setting out again. Her crisp voice overlaps the approaching shouting.
Wait. Someone's at the corner. Watch.
They're gonna bump into each other. God damn it.
Help!
God damn it.
Fire. I'm on fire. Confusion and
You
weak
okay?
pulse. We have to take her to a place.
Spathody? You okay, girl? You okay, honey? Oh, nice room. Bedroom. Doesn't tell us whose bedroom, though.
I'm fine. I'm always fine.
You okay, girl? You okay? Tossing and turning.
What happened to me? Did I really break some part of myself?
Did I really break some part of myself? I don't know why, but I find that so cute. I don't know. Oh. Did I break some part of myself? I don't know why I find that cute. I'm sorry.
You said I passed out, but it doesn't feel like that to me. My vest is dusty, but I don't feel any pain at all.
Strange. She tosses around in bed, crumpling the bed sheets like wadded up tissues.
Maybe I need more ice water.
It's always good to have ice water, guys. Especially in hot weather. Ice water can save lives. Warm water, if you must, but ice cold water is a definite. No, definite. She gulps down some cold water.
No. Maybe it's hot tea that I need.
I don't like tea. Which is ironic because the stereotype of my lovely country is tea. I can't stand tea or coffee. I can't stand either of them. Hot chocolate, 50-50 on that. See, I don't like warm drinks. That's the thing. I hate warm or hot drinks. If I want to drink something, I want it to be cold. I don't want it to be warm or hot. Just like, come on. Just, yeah. And takes a sip of boiling hot black tea. Okay, that's a choice.
Oh, shoot. It's not working at all. I should have gone to that lettuce place with those wacky people and had a physical examination. Let me see. Their card is in... Wait, no.
Lab letters. Lab letters. I love it.
I've turned them down. If I go back to them... that'll be super embarrassing.
Oh, it's fine, girly. It's fine.
Besides, I bumped my head on the ground, but it's my stomach that's feeling sick now. I'm sure this is just a coincidence. I seldom have junk food and never miss the training at school. I know my body well. It's healthy and tough.
She says so to comfort herself, shaking her head and pulling out a photo album from under the pillow.
I already took the medicine for stomach pain. Now just take a break and distract myself from it.
Ooh. The moment she opens the album, a breeze blows out from it. My speech.
The smell of soil, mineral, burning coal, and the golden panda.
What?
That already makes me feel much better.
Everyone has their own way to chill out. So does Spaphodia. She eagerly draws in the breeze, running her fingers along the edges of the photos. In one of the photos, an Arcanist with rosy cheeks is flying on a broom, cheering for her victory. Oh, I can see. Yeah.
This is the first photo in my collection. Mom gave it to me for my 5th birthday.
What exactly is it, darling?
In 1884, Branchville was very popular amongst Arcanists. The Uluru Games that year had more trees than that in any other years.
What? Oh.
Then, in 1900, St. Pavlov Foundation took over the Uluru Games.
I feel like it probably gone downhill with them, I'm guessing.
Out of security concerns, they abolished 1/3 of the events that involved dangerous actions and imposed a lot of regulations on the rest. Jones got 1st place in the game that year.
I knew it. St. Pavlov. We already know St. Pavlov Foundation is sketchy at best. We already know this. You can't properly trust the foundation. It's shit.
Then, the games in 1938. It was the most successful one ever since the foundation took over. It was so successful, almost everyone thought the games would be revived and brought back to the public. Until...
A slight sigh escapes her mouth. Now she is looking at the last page of the Thin Album. Thin Album.
I wish I could see the Uluru
Speech.
Stadium with my own eyes again. Even for just a minute.
Can we just say that Spaphodia's design is super adorable? I mean, look at her. She's got little buns, and then she's got, braids. Oh, she's so cute.
Like how I used to host the opening ceremonies in there.
Huh? What year is this? I'm guessing this is far in the future, love, and you're in like your teens, I'm guessing. Like, what? I don't think you ever hosted this opening ceremonies. Unless I'm wrong about the year. What?
Back then, I stood on the highest platform, igniting a flame from the wood saturated by ointment, and then flew on a rosewood branch, following a canoe in water and gently pushing it forward.
Girly, I don't think you're right. But I don't know what year it is, so I may be the one in the wrong here.
But the flame had a fight with me. I trembled with anger because she was such an unreasonable blockhead. Then my sight was filled with darkness.
Ayo.
My sight?
What's going on, girly?
My sight?
Yes, apparently your sight. Spaphodia unconsciously scratches her chest and in her throat.
Did I just say something? What are these things doing in my head? Are they illusions? When did I go to the desert? Since when did I...
Oh shit. Warm touch of itch climbs up from her stomach to her chest, squeezing itself out of her windpipe. Windpipe is the thing in the middle, guys. The thing's in the middle of your lungs. Like a bird fluffing its damp feathers, struggling its way out of her body.
Is the medicine working? My stomach is much better now, but my throat, it's burning and itchy.
I don't think she's okay. I think she should have gone. Oh. Oh.
Mum never told me we're descendants of the Red Dragon.
Oh.
No. I need to see the doctor right now.
To be continued. Oh, we got a cool to be continued change. I get so distracted, I'm so sorry. Well, I guess we better go and see everyone. No music, please. Earth 99 has great music, though. Let's agree on this. Part 2, The Lovely Neighbor. What's the lovely neighbor? Is it an old granny? We like old grannies here. The place reception room.
Now, let's summarize what happened. You fell into a coma for 16 minutes and 30 seconds yesterday due to external impact. Then you woke up and found yourself fine.
That's right.
On that night, you felt an unusual burn coming up to your throat from your stomach. At the same time, you had weird illusions. And at last, you vomited a ball of fire.
Yes, that's right. Exactly.
Can we just talk about the difference? Just like, Vertigo is so blankly and blatantly stating these facts, and then Spathodia is just like so excited. I love it.
For one last time, are you sure no one in your family is related to the Red Dragon?
100% positive. I checked all the family photos and medical records and even rang Mum and Dad. They denied every possibility of it.
Okay.
The symptom is really rare to see.
I know. So, don't walk away on me.
I won't, darling. Each of her hands clench one wrist from the other two, joining them together like a floating... I don't know how to say that word. Guys, I haven't been in education for like 2 years. I don't know how to say that word. Boy? Lying in a swimming pool. Hello.
Are you really buying that?
Desert flannel is looking fashionable.
I don't doubt it.
Then you're a donut. Would have lost all your clothes to any rorter that comes up to you if you wandered long enough on the streets.
Okay. I instantly love her. Okay.
And you, I'm warning you. Take your little claws off me. Let me go now.
Hey, you were the one who burst out of nowhere and knocked me over. Now my brain's not working right and you're responsible for it.
Yeah? You mean this smidge of zombie fire? You reckon this is the first time an Arcanist sees it? Can get you 20 of these in 2 days in any workshop. You gotta try harder if you want to fool me.
Huh?
Whoa. I'm not a liar. I saw that ball of fire come out of my mouth.
I can vouch as the player. I can vouch. She did throw up fire. We can vouch for it, guys, can't we? Yeah, we can vouch for it. We saw it. Irritated by their skepticism, Oh, fuck me. She shoves the fire into her mouth. That is true. It doesn't look like it's burning through your skin.
You frauds never stop coming up with new scams. No cheat, no eat. Heard that before? Go home with your fake fire. If you continue doing this, be careful of the bunyips. They will crawl into your house through the sewerage and take your tongue because lies are their favorite food.
But there is no evidence to prove that she is telling a lie.
Evidence? I have more than enough evidence to prove she's not some innocent lamb.
Okay, what's your evidence, darling?
She climbed up the tree outside my window and was shouting and screaming there in the middle of the night. The moment I went outside, she took me here like she was carrying a bag of groceries.
Okay.
One may infer that she was shocked by the fire vomiting and thus displayed abnormal behaviors.
Burton, I love you sometimes.
My God, don't you have adults at home to put some senses in your head? Haven't they taught you not to trust the stranger's words? Especially if they show up at late hours?
That's such a stupid rule. Sure, if some stranger knocks on your door in the middle of the night, then yeah, don't 100% trust their words. Especially if they ask to come inside to your house, then definitely don't trust them. But still.
It's a stranger? I know something's wrong with my head, and I'm not even sure who I really am anymore. But you shouldn't have forgotten me. We are neighbors, Desert Flannel. I live 3 streets away. I even said hello to you.
To be fair, I know none of my neighbors. My mother probably knows at least one of them. I don't associate with my neighbors at all. I don't. And your awkward, antisociable little shit. I don't socialize. Actually, this matches with Spathodia's personality. This does.
3 streets away? How does it make us neighbors?
It apparently just does.
And I don't think our little covered street is part of your fancy community, where people sit by the white fountains and walk in street gardens. The last time I checked, I was not from some rich immigrant family.
Ooh.
No matter what you're looking for money or for fun, I couldn't care less about it. The only thing I care about is that my landlord will kick me out if I fail to pay rent this month. So let me go!
Desert Flannel struggles, pulls her arm out of the grip and storms off.
No, you mustn't leave.
Spathodia jumps up from the sofa and grabs Desert Flannel's collar roll, but loses her balance. Like toppling dominoes, the 3 of them fall over each other and tumble down on the ground. Why is Verta included in this?
Ugh! I think I just nicked you in the teeth.
What?
You must not leave. At least, not before I figure out what happened to me. Things are flashing in my mind now. Sometimes the past, sometimes the present. I remember I can sing, but soon I forget how to do that. I remember the crowd who worshipped me on their knees. And running somewhere like the Uluru Stadium. And something hot. A hot bonfire? Is that a bonfire? Anyway, no matter what it is, I'm just an ordinary person like anyone else living at the end of the century. These things shouldn't be in my mind. There must be something wrong with me. With my head or other
Is
parts.
this in the 90s? She said end of the century, so is this the 90s? I'm trying to deduce the time, guys! The year is very, very important to me.
I can't just go nuts now. My training plan, it's all ruined. I even have a game to play at the end of the year.
Oh, it's okay, darling. It's okay.
Relax. The symptoms may not last. Sensing omens doesn't always mean danger to arcanists. Given the complexity of the situation, I think you need a more detailed physical examination to find the crux. We will help you and take care of you until you completely recover, or say, become completely normal again.
Oh. Had to close my window.
You. Thank goodness. At least I can count on you. Both my mum and dad aren't home right now. I'm on my own. It's all over for me if the condition gets worse. At least, that's how it goes in the TV.
Don't jump to the worst conclusion yet. Follow me.
I always jump to the worst conclusion, though. It prepares you for getting a better conclusion. If you think of the worst conclusion, then you'll be more happier with a better conclusion. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay. Thank you.
Of course, darling. Spathadia wipes off the tears in her eyes and keeps up with Vertin. But soon they both stop and turn back to the one still on the sofa. You good, girl?
What? What are you staring at? She's having a body checkup. Do I have to tag along?
Yes. You are now a part of this trio. Come with us.
You're going to sneak away for those part-time jobs, aren't you?
Part-time
Fine,
jobs?
genius. You win.
Oh my god, she's got quite a body. No one heard that. No one heard that. It's the first time you see her from that angle and you're just like, oh, okay. I don't know why I'm pointing this out though. God damn it. Murmuring something, Desert Flannel unwillingly follows the trick team.
Oi, you with the suitcase. Do you know how I can get a job here? Looks like they pay their employees well.
She continued. Oh. Level 30. Oh, we're gonna smash this. When they say the fluorescence in the forest, the flickering inspiration, the essence of the human soul, they shouted as loudly as they desired. Chinga chinga. Oh god. Part 3. Chinga chinga. I'm guessing that's a chant. Looking out. Yes. My hair. Yes, hello? We're here for our body examination.
Here is Miss Spathadia's physical examination.
Oh, you've already done it. Hello, medical staff. Oh, it's not Mesmer.
How sweet. They even got you the Salvia Zopiclone patches.
Medicine Pocket! Guys, it's important that we see Medicine Pocket, okay?
If the illusions get too real and you can't sleep, use them.
Okay, thanks. But I need to ask my coach if I can use it.
Don't worry. It's been approved by the Therapeutic Goods Administration of Campbell. The ingredients include salvia, mint, and a hallucination potion. They can neutralize the side effect perfectly.
The researcher opens the girl's medical record, takes off the patch, sticking it to the cover, and slides it to the girl.
Actually, you're quite the lucky one, you know. That old map shows there used to be stairs where you fell down, with over 100 steps. Thank goodness you live in the right time. Otherwise, you would have tumbled all the way down there. In that case, no one can tell what you would vomit, fire, or maybe something even worse.
I love how they animate Medicine Pocket. I'm sorry. I'm captivated. I'm captivated by Medicine Pocket here. Oh, I love them. Medicine Pocket's voice dies down like a flame being blown out. Muted for a while, Medicine Pocket briskly collects the files on the table and walks towards the door.
Wait here. I need to get someone. A weirdo for sure, yet the best person we can turn to for this problem.
Who is that?
All right. I think that's the last thing I'd like to hear from a doctor. Would you just let go of my hand, Sheila? Or the good doctor here will have to cut this hand off later because of necrosis.
I will. But can I hold it for another 5 minutes, please? I'm sort of nervous.
I like Desert Flannel. I do like her. She's very, no, not arrogant. Abrupt? Abrupt. I'll say abrupt. I like her. I just like her. I do. Come on, Desert Flower, you need to be... You're the only possible older figure. I don't know how old she is. Older figure that Spathodia knows at this time. So, she needs some support, honey. But I wonder who the expert is going to be. I swear it was a Mesmer. Time spent in anxiety feels like a year. It's fine, girl. Just chill, just chill.
That's right. Breathe in, breathe out. Then unbend the fingers. I'm also human. I feel pain too, sweetheart.
The footsteps of the mysterious guest coming from the hallway are getting closer and closer.
I can't believe how lucky I am. We haven't seen a living case for decades.
Oh. Hello, new character. Who are you?
This is exciting. Thank you for letting me know about this medicine pocket.
Not at all, Ezra. My
Ezra.
dear friend. See, I always keep you and your weird little mushrooms at the back of my mind. So, it'd be best if you could give them to me without leaving any records in Laplace's system next time.
Mushrooms?
Anyway, we can talk about that later. Now, go check out the girl. She might be very useful for your paper on Arcana.
Of course. I'll tend to her in a moment. I just want to tell you how much I appreciate your thoughtfulness. I've been waiting for this for too long.
Ezra turns directly to Spathodia.
What?
The young researcher walks to her, as steady as a boat floating on the water, smiling.
May? You mean me? Certainly, Miss Spathodia. I came for you. I've been briefed on your case and had a basic understanding of the inner flame temperature and the fuel through the laboratory report. Here's a list summarizing all the conditions. It's still a draft, but please, take a look.
I like Ezra. She sees the list with dense writing in ink that has barely dried.
Since your condition has stabilized, and as a teenager, you're still in a developmental stage, I'd recommend you to run a test which is more friendly and pleasant to your nose.
I like Ezra. Ezra grabs a Y-shaped metal rod and piece of cotton-like material and holds them in his palm.
Now, please blink 3 times at this dowsing rod and blow on it as lightly as possible. What's this? Oh, no, not like that. Just be gentle with it. Lower your voice so that you don't blow away the spores on the filter.
Mushroom spores. I'm guessing. The white filter paper almost touches the tip of her nose. She can't say no to such a gentle and soft request like that. So she closes her eyes and lowers her voice, repeats the instruction to herself.
Okay. Blink 3 times and blow.
The fluorescent spores on the filter paper curl immediately and turn a cherry ember color.
And we're going to roll it up and fix it on the dowsing rod. Now time will do its magic. Doctor, is there a cure for my head? Wait, is that the smell of mushroom? It is related to mushrooms, and I'm not a doctor. Please forgive me, Miss Spathodia. I was so overjoyed I forgot to introduce myself. Hello, I'm Ezra.
It's Ezra. I like them.
I'm a human researcher at the Laplace Australia branch. My research is mostly on the diversity of local mushrooms and fungi. I'm very thrilled to meet you.
I'm sorry. Local mushroom fungi. What does that have to do with Spathody?
You're not a doctor? Just a researcher. And a human? And you're working on mushrooms?
That's right. It's a shame that I didn't become a member of the arcane study team, but I'm equally interested in mushrooms. I enjoy this job.
Oh, it's good to know, Ezra, that you enjoy your job. Spathody turns pale, holding her face, and steps back in horrified disbelief. What?
So, they get you here to treat me. Which means I'm not a descendant of the Red Dragon, but that of mushrooms? I'm a fire-breathing mushroom girl?
I don't think that's what it means, but yeah, it is confusing that someone who studies mushrooms and fungi. Unless it's fungi. No, still a bit confusing.
No, I'm not here to diagnose your abnormality, Miss Spathadia.
What are you here to do then, Ezra?
You're perfectly healthy. Your brain CT result looks normal, and I can see you're in good shape. In a stricter medical sense, you're almost one of the healthiest people I've ever seen.
Hey, that's good.
Ha! Finally someone has a sharp eye. So the truth has been unraveled. There has never been any illusions, nor is anybody putting on some strange, absurd, fire-spitting show. And
But she did not lie. Please, take a look at this.
Yes, sir.
According to the analysis, the core of her fire consists of an obsidian gravel that has 22 evenly distributed layers. This is no modern thing. It's old, dating back thousands of years.
Okay. Old
What?
soul.
What do you mean? Whose side are you on?
Have I made it difficult for you to understand? Well, you'll know when you see it. Please bear with me for 5 minutes.
Yes, yeah. Holding the metal rod, Ezra switches the buttons on the machine. The moss in the backpack exhales, letting out a cloud of mist.
Have you heard of the Reincarnators?
Ezra unfolds the filter paper and holds the two ends of the rod.
It's one of the Arcanist lineages, a rare kind. Since this power can only be randomly triggered, and its manifestation could happen anywhere, anytime, and in any fashion, it is hard to identify them when there is one.
Okay.
The most well-known case must be Dorothy of London.
Do we know Dorothy?
She fell down the stairs in her own house and lost every vital sign. But she woke again and became the ancient Egyptian Bentreshit.
Okay.
You're not saying that she's...
Miss Spathadia is a reincarnator.
Ooh.
Those so-called illusions are not a result of any brain damage. They were once real. It's her past. Based on the past cases, she'll go through a period of mental turmoil. That could be short or longer than anyone could expect. But eventually, she will become herself again. The old self.
Okay.
But how is that possible? Everybody knows that the reincarnators are just some lousy made-up tabloid stories.
Well, it's apparently not here.
That's right. Sensationalism. That's the mainstream opinion about the reincarnators. In Dorothy's case, her experience of learning Egyptian and her career as an archaeologist also caused controversies over her true lineage, which is understandable since people haven't seen a reincarnator in years. But at the beginning of the 20th century, when Dorothy fell down the stairs which decided her fate, Laplace Scientific Computing Centre established its Australia branch, carrying out studies of local fungi. The fungi study is a brand new direction, and it has been secretly developing next to the public since, like the Australian honey fungus, growing without getting anyone's attention.
So what you're saying is the branch is a cover?
The facts will speak for themselves. Please allow me to prove it to you.
Huh? I'm confused.
Medicine Pocket, could you please turn off the lights for us?
Ooh.
Cheers.
The poles of that metal fork sway in the dark room, letting out a buzzing sound like a bee floating in the air.
When we talk about reincarnation, the real question behind it is whether the soul exists. Because the soul is commonly considered to be the essence of what makes a person who he or she is. If a person dies, his or her soul will
They
return
as
to
well.
the ever-circulating network.
Network? What network?
A theory developed from Riemann's on the hypotheses which underlie geometry describe the world as an eternal, vast, invisible yet ubiquitous net.
And as the news story described, a reincarnator is a miracle where a soul disappears from point A and shows up at point B without any clear reasons.
Exactly, Miss Verdon. I'm amazed that you know so much about the reincarnators.
The sparkling spores floating in the humid air slowly approach each other and intertwine.
That report described the reincarnators as incomprehensible and spontaneous. But the truth is, we've never gotten close enough to observe and study them.
Huh? What's the shiny powder
Ooh,
on my
we
fingers?
got lights! We got little speckles. Spathadia looks upwards and can't help from letting out a small cry. Oh!
Gosh, it's like the neural network I read in the textbook.
You have a sharp sense. You arcanists never cease to amaze me. The latest studies have shown that the working mechanism of mushroom flora may be similar to the brain's, and we have made some progress from that. This is why the study of mushrooms is important. It enriches our understanding of the reincarnators, for they are hard to find.
You mean these things floating in the air? Mushrooms?
The Australian honey fungus, the mushrooms living beneath the ground. It's a pathogenic gem that causes roots to rot. It was first discovered in a eucalyptus plantation in southeastern Australia.
I get confused immediately when mushrooms or fungi are included. I'm sorry.
At the end of the 1970s,
Explain.
Laplace researchers who intervened in the local environment protection found that, unlike other fungi which reproduce through the spreading of spores, the honey fungi spread by the growth of their underground mycelia all over the forest.
So they have like their own roots.
You think it's like that invisible net?
Yes, a net hiding underground, in which you see an object disappear at point A and magically emerge again at point B. The reincarnators are very similar to Australian honey fungus in this aspect, and with her breath, a small amount of her saliva, and the dowsing rod, we will be able to find her net and map her movements on it. And when her gaze emblazes the Omphalotus nidiformis,
Big words. Big words.
Omphalotus what? Isn't that a ghost fungus?
yes, the ghost fungus, the mushrooms that glow in the dark. They're called chinga in older times, which means spirit and soul, the sparkle of ideas in human minds.
If the mushroom has simulated Spathadia's net, then these two light spots are...
The one closer to us represents the current Miss Spathadia,
Mm-hmm.
and the farther and brighter one is what put her through the changes now.
So... that's me in the past? And I will gradually turn into...
Her. Sorry. I got too excited with the click-clicks. Light is back in the room, the ventilator emitting 2 consecutive notifications as it extracts the sparkling lights out together with the heavy moisture in the air.
5 minutes. We are right on time. Miss Desert Flannel, how do you feel?
Damn it! If she's so badly injured, how much would the compensation be? Is this how my life will be? Being heavily in debt?
I think you'll be fine, darling.
Miss Desert Flannel, you're nibbling at your nails. You will get hurt from it. Please stop.
Listen to Ezra. They're so cute.
Me? I'm fine. Are you talking to me? You were saying?
Yes, I was asking how you're doing. Did you get my drift?
I think...
Remember, this whole explanation was for you, darling.
Well, I know it's highly unlikely that this little girl was hatched from a dragon's egg, but is it possible that she's just some kind of uncommon lizard? You know, the really ancient ones? Anything but a reincarnator.
But what you said doesn't make sense.
What do you mean it doesn't make sense? There was fire coming out of her mouth.
May. Ezra works. Oh, I love it. Ezra ain't gonna understand it. You need to be more clear and blunt with him. Desert Flannel points at the fire placed on the couch, which is still burning, and shakes her digital pet machine.
And my only family here is a pixel emu.
Is that a time
Does it make sense to you?
Sorry.
I don't follow.
Ezra is confused.
I know this is not your fault. It's just your Arcanist nature taking over. It's very normal if you got too carried away by your emotions and became delusional and hysterical. Please, take my hand. I was once trained to help Arcanists calm down. Now breathe with me. In and out.
Ezra is a sweetheart. I love them.
I'm not hysterical.
I think you are, darling. Said the hysterical girl with offense.
Hey, what do you know about Arcanists? You're not even one of us.
Oh. Said the outraged bystander. In the white room, the argument snowballs, tumbling out of control, letting a wisp of smoke sliver across the room unnoticed.
Everyone. Please,
Something's on fire.
believe me that I meant you no harm, Miss Bathadia. I was only trying to help.
Don't be rude to Ezra. They're a sweet baby.
Help? How? By calling us delusional?
Aw, darling. Ezra doesn't mean
There's
that.
nothing I hate more than humans like you saying that others are over-emotional. People.
Guys.
No, nothing like that. Miss Bathadia, it is not my intention to criticize anything or anyone. It's just biologically, Arcanists tend to be more sensitive and easily affected. I also like Arcanists, almost as much as I'm interested in mushrooms. That's why I study them. Do you smell something burning?
Yeah, I think there's a fire, guys. Before they realize, oh shit, the flame placed on the couch has already devoured the seats and the floor, spread on the door, completely blocked their way out. The burning heat is approaching at a terrifying speed.
A fire! It's the flame I spat out. When did it grow so large? I tried to warn you. It has grown larger and larger as your lizard hypothesis heated up. I'm sure the guards of Laplace will break in soon.
Security of Laplace Research Center Hospital taking over. All patients and non-staff, please follow me to evacuate the room. Evaluating fire level. Level 2. Extinguishing the fire. Source of ignition confirmed. Request for permission to use Kangaroo Foam Fire Extinguisher 3.
Wait! You can't put out my flame. It's important for me. Very, very important. I don't know why, but it's important, this is for sure. Those bubble kangaroos will kick its butt once they see the flames. I don't want that. I'll protect it for you. Don't worry.
It's burning everything, Burton! Fuck's sake. I guess this is the battle then. Okay. These poor people. These poor fuckers. Level 30. Level fucking 30. Oh, I feel so sorry. We're gonna kick their butts. Well, how are we gonna do this?
Wanna watch the aerial stunts?
That works.
Uh-oh. Haven't you eaten?
Given that it could be found, you irrational numbers?
They are irrational numbers, darling.
Given that it could be found. 4 is above all. Are you irrational numbers?
They are irrational numbers, darling.
Haven't you eaten?
The final demonstration.
Hi.
Able to see clearly. Welcome to the world of numbers.
Welcome to the world of numbers. That worked.
Red 38 is about to return.
Cool. Did we save the fire? The fire that was
There
going to
you
burn
go.
everything?
Now you're free from the fuzzy foam.
Thank goodness. Thank you. Though I still smell like a Joey, I'm much better now.
In the early stages of arcane ability awakening, the rate of Arcanus losing control can reach 74.3%. But it doesn't mean that you can set a fire in the clinic of the Laplace Research Center Hospital. Or fight the security to protect the flame.
The medical staff just disciplining her. Sorry.
I know. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do this, and I have no idea why my flame grew so large all of a sudden. That never happened before.
I think it's because you got emotional, darling.
I know I should have been responsible and noticed the anomaly earlier. I was completely lost in the argument.
She buries her face in her hands and is still trying to bury it even deeper.
The silver lining is, as the fire was still under control, they used the kangaroo foam fire extinguisher and thus it didn't cause any casualties. Please write down your emotional changes and physical reactions that occurred during the incident on this sheet of paper. We'll keep tracking your physical health information. The concentration potion is on that table, and there are blankets and Type 2 PMMA safety boxes in the cabinet under the table. Please keep the hazard sealed for safekeeping.
I'll be honest. If a nurse or doctor talked to me in this tone completely while talking to me, I will just forget everything. It's such a deadpan tone and it doesn't change at all that it'll just start sounding like nothing to me. I will forget everything you're talking about.
Okay, got it. You are still in an unstable state. Please have a rest here and don't move around. If you need anything, please press the call bell on your left and our nursing staff will come to help.
The medical staff collects the tray and walks out of the clinic, leaving the room in silence again.
Well, in case we burn another room, the box she mentioned is... Oh, here it is.
Oh, we got a little flame! Oh, we got a flame icon! Oh, that's cute! She opens the transparent box and leans in towards a little flame.
I know Freedom met his little flame.
Oh.
We have no choice. Sorry, buddy.
She reaches out her hand to push the flame into the box with great caution.
Alright, listen. My teacher said fire needs oxygen to burn. So I'll leave a small window for you to breathe.
Aww.
I have always wanted
The fire is talking, guys. The fire is talking, what the fuck?
to see you. What? Go.
Are you talking?
Gosh, the call bell. Where's the call bell? Go back to Ulu. He must go back to Uluru Games. Huh? Uluru?
Ayo.
Uluru Games? You mean the Uluru Games? Oh, make it clear, little flame, make it clear. What's going on with the Uluru Games?
Spathodia grabs the flame in a hurry. The sparkling flame starts devouring her palm, bite by bite.
Ah! The fire! It's burning
Far faster than expected, the flame spreads over her, and her cry for help fades into the burning red. What? Huh? Huh? Not dead. She's not dead. She's supposed to be in the rest of the story. What's gonna happen? Ayo, music. Ayo, music time. Part 4. Cross. Like a proper cross or other cross. It's probably just a normal cross, yeah. Ooh!
Is this the Laplace fashion of dealing with emergencies?
I'm sorry, I was just confused with what all that fluff was on her. I get it's the kangaroo fluff
I
thing.
swear, if anyone walks past us now, schoolers or deros, I will be instantly killed by their silent judgment.
As a matter of fact, when the patient or the subject becomes unstable during contact, it is necessary to isolate them from the triggering cause immediately. But we just burnt down the isolation room. No wonder head nurse Judith was so angry.
Oh, it's a kangaroo! No, not a kangaroo fucking punching Verton's face in her icon. That's funny, that's funny. That's funny, that's funny. Poor Verton.
Miss Verton, are you alright?
I don't think she is.
That kangaroo is punching your nose.
Really, I couldn't tell.
I'm fine. So is the kangaroo. I'm sure Medicine Pocket will bring us the concentration potion soon.
They'd better. We look like a bunch of kangaroos, feel like kangaroos, and even, smell like kangaroos. We will make tomorrow's headline of the Australian Naga and become the 3 kangaroos hanging out on a public lawn at midnight. That'd be the end of our social lives as humans and the beginning of a life as kangaroos.
I'm sure it's not too bad, darling. I'm sure it's not. I just had to open up a new recording. My recording has been a bit fishy recently, so every time an hour has been reached, I'm opening a new recording. Just so I can make sure I capture everything and nothing gets deleted. Make the headline. Ah, I see. Please, don't worry.
Although it's true that Medicine Pocket is a frequent celebrity on the news, the concentration potion is not their work. Besides, we didn't use anything new in its development.
I'm not worried about that guy. I was talking about myself. There are paparazzi following me around these days.
Why?
I didn't know you were famous.
I'm not. It's just that someone wants my name spread in a bad way. Ugh, trust me, you should never piss off the paparazzi.
You should turn to the police for help.
Yeah, just shut up and keep your eyes peeled for anything suspicious. I will toss his shoes on the power lines if I find him here. Miss Desert Flannel, watch your back.
Ah!
Are those paparazzi? It burns!
What? The young girl leaps to her feet, letting out a scream at the bench beneath her turned scorching hot.
Is this fire? Miss Desert Flannel, the lake is over there. Get in there!
I love how Burton's just like, what? I'm still getting punched by effing kangaroo over here.
Lake, I can't swim!
Oh, the poor kangaroos! There are people shouting, feet running, sparks flying.
This stupid kangaroo kicked me in the eye! Move! I can't see where the lake is.
Wait, calm down. You are not in danger. She is.
Are you joking? I was getting burned. Huh? There's nothing on my skin.
The unwanted visitor stands in front of them, panting as if she's burning from her body temperature. Her golden reflection sways in water like real flames. Holy! Spathadia, honey? I think you may be on fire and your hair may have turned into lava. Just saying.
Rice.
Oh. No? Burning flame bounces from Desert Flannel to Ezra.
It didn't cause any damage on me. Just burning the foam on my skin. Is that some new method developed to get rid of the potion? But what is Miss Spathadia doing here? The head nurse shouldn't have let an unstable patient walk around freely. Did she sneak out? Gosh, mate, she's on fire. Does she even remotely look stable to you?
No.
Rise like a dew, stepping on the red soil where vines and woods grow.
Holy. The glare and heat rush through her like waves. Spathadia, engulfed in flames, approaches Desert Flannel with fiery eyes, mouth, heart, and body, takes her into her arms.
Dead? She's as well heated as a boiling pot. We can't let her go on like this. Her brain is going to be roasted in that little head.
Desert Flannel strives to get out of her control, patting Spathadia on the cheeks with her cold hands.
Let go, Spathadia. Your temperature is dangerously high. Chill out.
I'm not a lizard. And concrete number 2 with cream is the best dish in pipe material.
I think we need to cool her down.
Spathadia is suffering confusion. It's probably the flames doing. We need to separate them first.
Okay. Miss Verton, please step back.
A mist with the color of turquoise blows towards the girls.
Oi! What are you spraying? I'm still here! Hey!
Soon both Desert Flannel's complaints and Spathadia's sleep talk quiet down.
This is just some spores, Miss Desert Flannel. Worry not. They are the tranquilizer that the locals used to pacify animals and was once widely used among arcanists in early times for hunting. As long as we calm her down, we can bring her back to...
Oh shit. However, that fireball girl hits everyone in front of her, like knocking down all the pins in a row. Perfect bowling strike.
Games. We need the real games. This is where sportsmanship originates. Young people. Young people need cats and strawberry jam. Cat jam it is.
I agree with the first portion of that. People need cats. I'm still...
mushroom? Miss Spathadia has become even more restless. What about Miss Desert Flannel? Is she...
I think she's out cold. Ezra manages to get up looking at turquoise green mist without dusting himself off.
No, you didn't. She's behaving exactly the way you described.
Miss Desert Flannel?
Their fierce friend with a smile on her face is rolling on the ground like a cat getting high on cat mints. She keeps reaching her hands to the sky as if she's trying to catch something.
Is this the house for me? Oh,
Okay, so they're both thinking of cats. Beautiful.
does this mean I don't have to pay rent anymore?
Looks like this is how she has her mental break.
Cat mode.
I will bring her back to normal immediately. It won't take more than 5 minutes. But I think Miss Spathadia is going to attack again.
What we need is the reopening of the gate to the scorching land and the retrieval of the rock.
And her fire is getting stronger. Get down!
The moment they duck, the scorching hot fire flies over the top of their heads.
We are running out of time. Let's deal with the burning issue first.
Taking a deep breath, Ezra grabs the strap-seating tire.
I will try my best.
Woo! Battle mode. Who are we playing with? Okay.
Hold your horses. I'm coming.
Ooh, her icon looks so cute. Look at her icon, honey.
That's your idea.
It's happening.
Uh-huh. Break it, break it.
I've seen your struggle breaking in the stars.
Where am I?
You're by a lake, honey.
What are you doing here, guys? I thought you were driven away.
Great! She's back to normal.
I
What time
remember
is
it
it?
now.
Oh shit, it's almost 11. Spartadia can't maintain her balance and falls to the ground.
Spartadia!
The games.
She raises one arm with all her strength and grasps the cuff of the girl standing in front of
We
her.
must revive the Uluru games. Because the rocks rumble underneath.
I've heard what's going on. We will check if her organs are injured by the high temperature after returning to Laplace. You can visit her tomorrow after 11 a.m.
Can we visit her? I thought you will send her to the wards on the 13th floor.
Go with the flow when you can't fight it. We've now understood what will happen if we separate you and keep her alone someplace else. What's more, Laplace can't lose another clinic.
I see. This is great, thank you.
The white ambulance drives away from the street.
So, are you sure those mushrooms won't cause any damage to my brain and body?
I'm sure you'll be fine, darling.
Like low IQ levels, lung diseases, or skin allergy? If you think it's necessary, I will accompany you to Laplace for some follow-up checkups. Of course, you don't have to pay for the tests. The fee will be deducted from my salary. Please, don't worry about the money. Okay, enough. I trust you. I don't need a kid to pay the doctor for me. Besides, it's embarrassing enough to be put down by mushrooms. Not to mention that I'll be giving that guy the story he craved if I was hospitalized. That guy? Oh, you mean the journalist following you? Huh?
Talking of journalists following her, I guess we're gonna see him now.
Was that a flash? Speak of the devil.
Silently cursing, Desert Flannel scans the bush in the dark with a serious look on her face.
Come out yourself. Don't make me force you.
The bush rustles. Seconds later, a man stands up, his black shirt undistinguishable from the darkness, making his face appear as if it were floating in the air.
Makua, don't you dare involve others. This is between you and me.
I've told you long ago that one day I will make you feel the same misery that I did. I have been following you all the time, and this is the moment of vengeance.
I don't like you. I don't know, it's his face. It's,
Now, I have more than enough photos. As for these other people, you didn't strike me as such a kind-hearted person.
I didn't know you were so shameless.
I'm just thinking, but isn't this against the privacy of the hospital and their patients? So, technically he shouldn't be posting those anywhere.
Let's see what tomorrow's newspaper has to say about this, Miss Photographer.
A hideous smile forms on the floating face. McAway then disappears in the shadows.
No! We can't let him get away! He has a photo of us!
Is he your enemy? Maybe arch enemy? What happened between you two?
If you don't want to be one of the burning kangaroos on the headline tomorrow, shut up and start running!
We have to stop him.
Yeah, it's patient confidentiality. He shouldn't be posting pictures when there's something going on with a patient. And we are going to leave that there for now. I am going to take, I'm going to eat. It's almost 11 o'clock, so I'm going to eat and relax up a bit. But before we do that, we're going to do some gacha, of course. I've been trying to get, Voyager. I want to get Tooth Fairy or Voyager. That's my plan. But I'm not doing good at getting Voyager.
I'm Oliver Fogg, Special Commissioner of the...
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
God damn it. Okay, we'll look at the wilderness. Yeah, I'm gonna have some food. Because I haven't had breakfast either, so I'm gonna have an early lunch. And then we will continue with part 5. And that will be the end of everything for today. And that's the plan, at least.
Downpour and thick clouds.
Anybody needs anything? Sweetheart?
It's always lonely to stay somewhere quiet for a while.
Thank you, doll. Anything else? No? No. Okay.
Aloha! Welcome to...
Okay. I will be back after I've eaten something. Okay, it's been an hour. I had some food. I had my lunch. Which was leftover spaghetti and meatballs. So we're going straight back into it. Oh god, it's the word that I can't say. What is it? Oh, I need to put the... Part 5. The... boils. Someone's going to correct me in the comments. Please correct me in the comments. I'm going to butcher that so many times. Anyway, we're hunting some guy because he took pictures of our girl and our patient without effing asking us. So we're tracking down a guy. Collar raised and head lowered, standing silently by the side door of the newsstand.
G'day. You, got the latest Australian naga here?
Nice choice. Everyone is talking about it.
Strange customer snatches the paper from the newsstand owner and lapses into reading.
A strange party held in the city park last night. The witness claimed to see the burning kangaroos, mushroom-intoxicated rolling croc, and the teenage arsonists dancing together. A secret event on the public lawn? The revival of the Uluru Games?
Fingers clutching at the newspaper tremble. Newspaper wrinkles and breaks.
It saddens us to admit that the recession and inflation have walloped some young adults. They were crawling in the park at night, groaning and moaning like beasts, dragging themselves along and losing consciousness.
The voice, the figure, the temper, and the reaction all seem familiar.
Wait, your voice. You?
Do you have to talk to me right now?
Behind the rustling newspaper is a familiar face with frowning eyebrows and bloodshot eyes.
I'm busy hating my life. I don't have time for your little chit-chat.
No way. Desert flannel. It's really you. Everybody is talking about you right now, and they can really imagine. Some say you're mad. Some say you're the heroes fighting against aliens. Well, the most known story is that event. Is it real that you're going to restart the games?
I have nothing to do with it. It was all that Junior's fault. I was just unlucky.
Fold and open and fold and open. Desert Flannel leaves through the newspaper, pacing back and forth like an animal trapped in the cage of the zoo.
It was pure bad luck that I ran into those weirdos, got taken to the hospital, and let Makawa get what he wants. I shouldn't have let him get away. If I see him again, I swear, I will pull out his tongue and tie it around his neck. Oh, look at this gibberish. He said, we are the dogs who eat bunyips from the sewerage, a burning kangaroo, and I am a nutter because I can't find a way to afford rent. Oh, this is great. I might as well be a kangaroo.
At least it's true that you're banging your head against the wall for rent.
I won't bring that up, my dude. I won't bring that up.
Yeah. Be mindful that you're talking to a nutter.
Glared at by those sharp eyes, the newsstand owner withdraws behind the counter and puts his hand on his knees like a good boy.
Whatever. I will soon lose my part-time jobs and be kicked out of the house where my granny lived for decades.
The crumpled newspaper is thrown into the newsstand, and Desert Flannel puts her hands back in her pockets.
I'm heading back. Let me know if you know of any job vacancies. I can do a lot of things. As long as the money is good. No, as long as I'm paid.
Wait, Desert Flannel. Come in, take a look at this.
Oh. A delicate wooden box is placed on the crumpled newspaper, with a lot of tickets inside.
So many people came here this morning asking about the Uluru Games. And 1 hour before, the Scissors Jerry brought me this.
This is a pre-sale ticket to the Uluru Games?
I've sold over 50 tickets at a unit price of this much.
Looking around to make sure that there is nobody nearby, the owner makes a gesture. Desert Flannel's jaw drops. She lowers her gaze to the newspaper in a lively font. The headline reads, Uluru Games.
It has been suspended for too long. So long that everyone thinks society has forgotten it. But we remember. Our ancestors told us about those amazing and funny sports. That big, wide, and fancy stadium.
They all remember it. Even looking forward to it. And even bid up for a fake ticket.
I skipped that,
2
sorry.
boxes left.
Holding the cigarette between the knuckles of his index and middle finger, the owner squats down behind the counter. His hands lift up, holding 2 even bigger and heavier boxes. His voice comes from below.
These are from the Slicky and Eucalyptus Brotherhood.
Eucalyptus and what? Didn't catch that name. Oh, do you have the mints that I bought from you before? The least purchase ones? You always put them at the bottom of your box?
After the sounds of struggled searching, the owner at last pops his head back up, now covered with dust, and throws a faded iron box on the counter.
All right. Now give my ticket back and I'll put it away. I don't want any of the gangs to find out I'm dealing with the other... Desert Flannel?
From him is an empty counter. Coin purse has been placed on the abandoned newspaper, holding no coins, but instead grey feathers.
That's what I keep telling everyone.
Laying out a fatherly sigh, the newsstand owner lights up another cigarette.
Muddying the water is what this bad girl does.
What? Where is she? Ooh, phone.
That's right. Desert Flannel has taken the fake tickets with her. The ones from Clippy, Slicky, and the Eucalyptus Brotherhood. She's gone. No, not to the black market. Sir, I heard that the bunyips are getting restless again. Is that true?
On the other end of the phone comes the voice of pinching a cigarette, followed by laughter. Hiding in the shadows in silence, a young girl darts past him.
Ha! I'm gonna make a fortune out of it. I will be able to buy that house, get myself a new oven, some new clothes, and that giant wool nest for Fluffy.
Flappy? Who's Flappy? In a crash, some wet black monsters flip over the well lid and crawl into the road.
Those bunyips are out again. Haven't seen them out in the sun for a while now. I must hurry. Wait, are they coming my way?
I've got my eyes on them. They are more interested in her than in me.
Oh, this makes sense. Since the Uluru Games have made the biggest news of the week, the people are going on and on about it all day. And where else will the rumour-loving bunyips go at this point? The last time I saw something like this was when that scandal of Mr. Pompadour broke.
Mr. Pompadour?
It will be a big story, almost as certainly as a cut will bleed. I will pause my other projects and focus on this one. This is very kind of you. I really appreciate it.
Dude's fucking sus. He's sussy. Sussy boy.
Nobody, nor any arcane creatures can stop me from getting rich. Let alone that you haven't eaten enough rumors to grow into a 3-floor high and multi-legged gigantic monster. Boop, 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 boop. Clappy, give me a hand.
Who's Flappy? She swiftly takes a few steps back, presses the on button on the digital pet device. Giant emu, jumps out from the pixels, fluffing his feathers. I want to... Oh! It's a digital emu!
Ha! Like that smell of rumors from the ticket box? Come get it yourself.
Hell yeah! I wish we had her. She must be a playable... She's an arcanist, so of course she's probably going to be a playable character at some point.
Let's go where trees and grass grow. No wingman is needed.
There you go. That should be good.
You should not make an enemy of the earth.
Ah! I dropped it. Sorry. I dropped it. Ah.
It's cookie time.
Good timing.
Time to check my calculation.
Advice from the forest. Penetrate.
Troubles on.
Pollution. What's pollution?
Fine. Good timing. A little trick. Advice from the forest.
Holy fuck.
Wanna watch the aerial stunts? Prashos. A little trick. Right wing.
Oh, that certainly worked. Yes, I'm da. We love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Oh, back in the hospital.
Told you I'm super healthy. You should let me go now.
But you need our care, Miss Spathadia. It's also our responsibility to make sure that you're safe and stable. When arcanists were first introduced to their power, they would experience a 4 to 12-week adjustment period, during which they may suffer emotional breakdowns, strong hallucinations, or frequent comas.
Hey, stop it. I have something very important to do right now. I mean it. I'm not going to waste my time here. I'm fine. There will be no more confusion, mental breakdown, hallucination, or coma.
Something very important. What is it?
The young girl stares at Ezra for a doubtful long time and finally talks.
My flame talked to me last night.
The flame talked. We can vouch for this. And it's breathing, it's alive. Flame keeps hopping at a steady pace. Spathadia pets it like petting a curled kitty.
Now, it's asleep. I think it's exhausted after our rampage last night. Is the conversation about your changes? Of course! The moment I touched it, it crawled along my arm to my mouth and went back to the stomach. And all there was left in front of me was a black wall. Sorry, I'm not quite with you. Perhaps you could start from what happened then. Sure. I don't remember it well, though. They were blurry memories. Imagine you're looking at a plate of bacon and eggs through 30 layers of frosted glass. I had to get close to the glass to barely feel them.
Guys, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm sorting out my tablet. I have my tablet running in the background, and I just got a stream notification. Okay, I'll put that on in the background.
I remembered you were there, but there was also a clear window.
Clear window?
I saw complete darkness in the window for most of the time, but there were pictures flashing by sometimes. I believe that your memory is a reincarnator, just like what's written in the books. Hey, let me finish! Sorry. I was too excited because this is the first time I see valid proof of reincarnation. Please Ahem. I think that's my memory as a reincarnator. I saw my own body in that window, just like the one I'm looking at here. I saw a lot of flames, wobbling lights, and people.
The lively young girl takes a deep breath and presses her palm against her chest.
My heart has never beaten that fast. Yet, the fire in my body seemed completely natural, as if it was destined to burn inside me. It whispered just one phrase to me, again and again. Like what you mentioned last night? Yes, the Uluru Games. I must revive the Uluru Games.
What are you going to do? Let's not get to the paperwork of applications, security arrangement, and permission from the local government just yet. The location of entrance to the Uluru Games was never fixed. Only few Arcanists could find it, and the games are for Arcanists only. There has never been a human athlete in there, and they have been cancelled for all these years because they were completely lost in the War of 1942. Nobody has found them since.
But I can find it, because I have found my ancient self. I'm the only person in this time who has been to that land, and my flame is my compass.
Oh, I love her optimism. Spathadia throws back the covers and sits up on the bed.
Though I have not yet figured out why my memories are all about the conflicts with the flame, I felt so whole again when we burned together. I'm sure it will help me and unite with me, because it trusts me so much that it traveled all the way here through the endless darkness and rainy seasons to come out of my mouth. It's here for me. And now, it's going to take me somewhere else. I'll follow wherever it goes.
She seizes the cuff of the visitor, looking at her with her puppy dog eyes.
So, Verdon, you said you would take care of me. Would you come with me? I need a revival squad, and friends who understand and support each other, just the way the Flame and I do. By then, you'll go to the stadium too, and we'll run together. I promise it'll be a wonderful place where you'll never regret going. You will enjoy the Uluru Games.
I think this would be a great experience for Verton. I think this would be a great experience for Verton, yeah. Verton, you should go. Verton, you must go.
I've seen pictures of the Uluru Games in the school library collection a long time ago. I was not a fan of the routine physical fitness test at school, but I don't think any Arcanist would say no to witnessing the revival of the once magnificent
That's my
games.
girl.
Oh, so I'm more than willing to join you in bringing back
Hell
the games.
yeah.
It will be a wonderful new beginning.
A handshake is offered and accepted to symbolize their successful cooperation.
Well, yes, thank you. I see. You're shouldering extremely important responsibility, Miss Bathadia. I will apply for you to be discharged and explain all this to Judith. And thank you, Ezra. I won't forget your contribution to the revival of the Uluru Games. I'm deeply honored to have this chance to help. Then I will get the paperwork done and go back. What's that for? I need to prepare as many mushrooms as possible so that I can better assist you on the way.
You? On the way?
She points at herself and then at Ezra.
You're coming too?
Yes! Ezra's coming!
Of course. We've been through so many things together. Am I not part of the team?
No, of course not. How can I take you and the revival squad? The games are meant for Arcanists. You've read the documents, right? Since the very beginning of history, humans have made countless attempts to find the entrance to the stadium, yet none of them made it. It's just not for humans. If you're a fan of sports, you can totally watch those held by humans. There will be a boxing event in Melbourne tomorrow at the National Tennis Centre at Flinders Park.
No! Ezra, join us!
No, Miss Bathadia. I'm not interested in any games. The only reason why I'm coming along is because you haven't fully recovered and still need medical care. Besides, I hope to collect more information about reincarnators from you. I will not disturb your mission searching for the stadium. Please, let me come with you. It's going to be good for both of us.
Let Ezra come! Such a good boy.
Collect information? You're monitoring me.
Well, yeah, of course. That's why he's here, love.
Since when did I grant you the permission to do that? I never said yes. I don't want to be studied or published on newspapers like the reincarnator you talked about.
May, I don't think Ezra's gonna put you in newspapers, honey. Most likely he's just gonna document you and just write down pieces of paper. That'll probably be stored somewhere safe.
Our research does not need to be published in the newspaper. We can do it in a more subtle and secure manner.
Exactly.
I will not design any tasks for you to perform, nor will I force you to take any potions. My job is to observe, record, and ensure your health and safety.
Yeah.
Like what we do with the mushrooms.
But I'm a living arcanist, not a mushroom. I've had enough of everyone watching.
Looking up and down at Ezra, she hesitates and returns to her bed, wrapping herself up with the quilt like a
I
burrito.
don't want to be the embellishment added to someone's academic achievement, or a subject of the paper that'll help you switch fields.
I didn't explain it right.
It's okay, Ezra. You try. You'll try.
Miss Bathadia, please listen to me. I have never changed my heart as a researcher, and I care about Arcanists as much as I care about mushrooms. It was never my intention to use you as a career boost. You are such a rare opportunity to us, because none of us know when and where the next reincarnator will be found. If we miss this opportunity, the academic circle may have to wait for another decade to further their research. The discovery you and I made may shock many. Our names might go down in history, but most importantly, it's going to help a lot of people. Have you heard of Chengus, invented by Dame Parodi? It was inspired by a long-legged shepherd in France, and it has helped many athletes with disabilities to walk and run again.
Well, a nice shot. A long, painful moan escapes the little boxer's mouth.
Miss Bathadia, you look miserable in the blanket.
Keep going, Ezra. You're very close.
Come on, Ezra, my little darling. Oh, I just want to cuddle him.
Me? Close to what? I don't follow.
Keep doing your argument, mate. Keep doing your argument. You're so close.
Close? Well, speaking of close, guess who is close to becoming the most successful business person here?
Desert Flannel.
Desert Flannel? Where have you been?
Hey! What are the white eyes for? I'm not some monster crawling out of the sewage.
She scrapes the mud from under her shoes and trots into the room, carrying 3 wooden boxes.
You look a mess.
What happened?
I didn't ask you why you're crouching in bed like an ostrich, did I? So maybe you can return the favor and keep your nose out of my business, yes? And what really matters is the good stuff here.
The other clown knocks on the cover of a box and is satisfied with the crisp sound.
You wouldn't know how unbelievably lucky we are, my dear business friends.
Yeah, no, I don't. Ezra alone is already too much information for my brain.
Fine, you restless and humorless people.
Now hold tight and get ready. The rubber band is being stretched further above the box.
We will bring back the Uluru Games. Hey, what kind of reaction is this? Why are you quiet as stones? This is a great idea, and you're giving me this?
In the room, brimmed with wordless doubt and silence, a hand reaches up from beneath the quilt.
Alright, join my revival squad. Handshake? Handshake. Then No, not you.
Oh, Ezra! My boy! Spathadia retracts her hands away from the burrito, movement so fast it blurs. In the choppy water, several boil balls are connected together. They are flowing towards the depths of the pool, hand in hand. What? I'm gonna search that word up after we're done. And we are done. Okay, that is the first video on this event. Oh my god. The main story is here for 23 days, so... What's the calendar looking like? Let me have a look at my calendar. Enjoying the music first of all. 23 days, Friday. Yeah? I think if... Yep, I think we can actually do the whole of this event. Since this event is in 15 parts, we can probably complete this event. Yeah. So this will be the first video on this event, and then next week will be main story, and the week after will be event. But I do have time to record the whole event. So yeah, we'll do a whole event, guys. Yay! Anyways, this is the end of part 1 of the event. Hope you guys enjoyed, and see you guys next time. Bye-bye.